Wish we could have Star Wars music for this.
Oh, dude, yeah. Duke, I didn't even think about that. You're here on the 4th.
Dude. Oh
How are you?
man, you know what? I like that. I like Star Wars quite a bit, and I feel the vibe. I feel the
Nice.
The vibe
I
is always
was just-
there.
I was just gonna ask, are you a big Star Wars fan?
Yeah, I do like Star Wars. I don't know, I would say like a big fan. I'm a big fan in terms of I've seen every single one of them multiple times. But
Right.
could I tell you the name of the character that is very obscure? No, I could not.
Dude,
But
I
I
can tell
can,
you
you
the
know.
name of Max Rebo's clarinet player.
So if that is big fan, no, I'm but
It's Don't
Well,
Be
Tanner-
McCool.
I was just gonna say.
I had to say it. I set it up. Yeah.
Nice. I'm trying to pull it up on
I
my
feel
phone.
like I
here,
said
but
it wrong now. So I'm double guessing myself.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
It's,
I can
Droopy. Droopy McCool.
See, oh, that's
Wow.
right, yeah.
I totally made myself look like an idiot.
Pale.
Look like I know nothing.
Nice. Hey, Mike is here.
Mike is here.
Mike is here. Dude, Mike, we really enjoyed the St. Giuseppe's shout out on the Adam sent the Tucker around. And that was pretty sweet to see the local QC pizza place getting so much love.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I don't have any
That
idea
was
what's going
pretty
on,
wild.
but that sounds really cool.
Yeah. Dude, so you know how okay, Tanner, let me fill you in. So you know how Mike's always talking about like going off-roading with the pizza guys?
Yes.
So one of the pizza guys was on Tucker. Like Adam, was that like yesterday or today?
3 or 4 days ago.
Wow.
Okay, I'm just behind. So
Huh.
but still, it was
Crazy.
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to go there and get some.
It's like when Dave Portnoy came to
St.
Columbia.
Giuseppe's.
Yeah.
Got to go and get some za.
Some.
There have been some other pretty big ones at the True False, like James Franco was here one year.
No kidding.
It's kind of crazy, you know.
I don't know what James Franco had going on.
Are we already live?
Oh yeah, we're live.
Oh, nice. Okay. Dang, I didn't even know.
Sorry, dude.
Hey, Carmen made it.
Okay.
I got some interesting drinks at the gas station that I think are going to totally rot my stomach out, but I'm going to try them live on here for everybody.
Oh, like a first time live.
Yeah. It's Smirnoff, red, white, and berry. I'll show you guys one here. Now, visually... Oh, you guys can't see it anyway. Never mind.
We can't.
You can see it
Well,
like 15
I'll see it in
seconds
15.
in there.
Yeah, I'll see it in 15 seconds.
This is very reminiscent of that Natterday blueberry that I had out at you guys' farm where I was on the almost deuced my drawers on the side-by-side.
Oh, dude, that was
I'm drinking
That was
nothing but
something.
straight Natterdays.
Ooh, that does look good.
Yeah,
Smirnoff.
it does look good, but it looks like it's going to be really, like, you know what I'm saying? You got a stomach.
Now
bug
I
by
wish
now.
I wish I could see delayed Tanner now.
Sorry, dude. Just close your eyes and imagine.
yeah.
I can only imagine. Yeah.
So,
Natty
Tanner, I
days
just
are-
see your hat. This is a great hat podcast.
Got good hats.
This one is a special.
Yeah,
Dude, I
that's
know.
one of the Duke originals, isn't it?
A special.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you
Hey.
feel like they've been selling for you?
You can come get one of these at any Duke show.
It's awesome.
You know, styling, profiling.
Hey, Carol's here. And yeah, Carmen made those. So those are
nice.
she's here. She's watching the
Oh, she is.
The
Carmen's
advertisement.
She's the best. Oh my God, I got to tell you a story, Carmen. You're going to be upset with me.
Uh-oh.
I hope you can hear me. I'm okay. So I got to my show on last night at the Yellow Rose, and I was taking all the hats in there. I had just picked up an order of hats, and Carmen made these. They're downstairs in my truck still. These little glasses, and it's like a jar with like one of my T-shirt prints like on the jar, you know, and they're clear and they have a straw in them. You can like make like a really cool drink or put a beer in them or like whatever. They're really cool. These cool ass glasses. One of them had like, I had that like Buffalo T-shirt. That's one of my best selling T-shirts. It says Duke. It has that Buffalo on it, and the other one says Old Redneck. And
That's cool. I like that.
I was pulling them out at the thing, and one of them and the Buffalo one got knocked off and broke. Before, like I was setting them up to take a picture of them to send, and I'm embarrassed, Carmen. I hope you can accept my apology. I will text you tomorrow and apologize profusely for breaking it like a complete idiot. I'm such a dumbass sometimes.
Sorry, dude.
It happens. Such goes the merch sales.
Yeah.
Sometimes they break.
That's worse. What do you call that? In shrinkage is when it's stolen, right, Tanner?
Yeah, or you lose it or break it.
Oh.
I think shrinkage is particularly probably stolen, but
Oh, okay.
you're probably right there. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I walked around it, and then I was like, yeah, I think he's right. I think that's the stealing one.
Okay. I mean, I don't.
Because I
Really
think
know.
I don't know anything
Typically-
about shrinkage, guys. Never heard of it.
yeah, I know. I was wondering if that was a whole setup for that. I think waste is usually when things are like destroyed.
That's the worst thing, because like we used to have that all the time with the hats, where like you get that little, there's that little nubbin on the top of the hat for some reason.
Oh yeah. Oh no, everybody left the stream. This can't be good. This has got to be on my end, right, everybody? Because like, at some point, you know, you're the problem, right? I'm clearly the problem here. Yeah. Adam? Adam, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Sorry, the other guys just like disappeared, so I'm bringing them back
We
up.
visually disappeared. I'm looking on the stream. Can we hear us on the stream? Oh,
Yeah, Duke's
all I
back.
see is all I saw was Tanner, Frankenstein, and King
Yeah.
Font.
They'll be back here in a second. This sucks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Duke,
I got this one captain hat that's got like these like, you know, the yellow thing on the bill, you know, and it says Old Redneck on it.
Oh no. Boy, this would be awesome if everything just started going to shit.
Oh yeah.
I think you and I are still here. Duke's thing's just like gone out on me. But he's technically still in the stream. I don't know if we're cut out for this.
Duke.
Can you hear Michael?
I can hear Michael.
Okay, now it's giving me the option to bring Michael back. Okay, Michael's back.
Hey, I'm back.
Dang. Dude.
Yeah. Well, I think everything I said about Carmen's hats was
Duke's back.
was not. On
Yeah,
the stream.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, what was going on?
Sorry. I'm on my phone. My brother tried to call it. Like,
Oh, okay.
I
That's
hung
fine.
up, and then I'm like, why can't I get my camera back? And
That's
then
fine.
I
That was
thought
just a
really
new
critically
problem. So
and
I'm
figured it
glad,
out.
I'm glad that one we know what it was. Everybody just douching out of the chat is a common problem, but when you're there and it's black, I'm glad. Okay, so that's like when somebody gets a call or something. You know, I'm
Yeah.
really kind of growing into my IT era. So
You're doing great.
You're entering your it era.
Now, this might say I'm in my MT era for my twins. Shout out Bradley Hutchison, but in my IT era.
Nice. Well, I just want to recap because I think everything I said I think I might have been off screen.
Yes.
But all the annoying problems we've had with hats have not been a problem since Carmen started making them. We haven't had a single hat go down, and that's been awesome.
Cheers to
So if you
Carmen.
need hats,
Dude,
High quality. Cheers.
yeah.
yes.
And one of the first chats that I missed, Josh James turns on the podcast. Now this is pod racing.
Dude, that game comes out in like a couple of weeks.
Oh, really?
The new Pod Racer game, yeah.
Oh man.
The-
What's it coming out on again?
Just everything modern, I think.
Cool.
All the cool guy stuff.
5, Xbox S, Switch. Probably not on 4, if that's what you're insinuating. Sorry.
Literally the only console I own because somebody felt bad for me.
But recently, you know how like we're always playing like Racer Revenge when they put
Yeah.
on new stuff? They recently added the pod racing game I liked more back on where you actually had to like fix them after the race and
Oh.
you could modify
Oh.
them.
The OG one, right?
The OG
The
one, yeah.
Yeah, I got that one on Steam, and it's
Dude,
Oh
that
my
one's
gosh,
still really
so
fun.
good. yeah. I beat every single one in first place as a teenager, except for one at the end. It was like the fourth one to the end, and I could only ever get. I can't remember.
I never
what
got
racer
Sebulba's
that was.
pod.
Ah,
Dude, Adam was a master at it. It was wild.
I played it on
I
computer.
bought that. I saved up. I mowed my grandma's yard for. I saved up $50 and bought that on CD-ROM.
So
Back
this
when
is
it was
something
$50.
you might not know, Adam. Did you know that the console one was nerfed?
No.
Yeah, I rented it once on Nintendo 64, and it was like, I can't remember how nerfed it was, but it was like like
What
you had
does
to fix
nerfed
it, but
mean?
you couldn't see it. You couldn't choose options. It was some sort of like
How was it nerfed? Like
it was somehow nerfed in the repair area, like the cool part where
Oh.
you could modify them.
yeah.
Like that part was like half. I remember there being, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I just remember thinking like, oh wow, like this the computer version of this is way better.
Yeah.
What does nerfed mean?
Like simplified, or like you
Huh.
get less. Like it was brought down to a smaller quantity of what you got.
It could also be a nerf herder.
It's true.
Mm.
Good Star Wars.
Does that
Let's see how many
Detail.
Star Wars jokes we can fit into the stream. And
Who's
see how many
calm down?
times Josh will notice.
Who's got the fire ready?
It wasn't very loud. Let me do it again.
There we go.
nice?
So, dude, what was your like? Was Star Wars kind of your big thing, or what would be like your nerdy thing you were super into as a kid? Star Trek guy, Lord of the Rings guy.
Well, no, like the one thing I think is like I did like Star
Just a
Wars.
hunk, not a nerd at all.
Well, no, I wouldn't consider
Just a Chad.
myself a hunk either. Yeah, I was kind of. I don't want to say I was dumb, but like,
You
I
don't
didn't-
gotta be
I-
dumb to like guys with like light swords. I mean, you don't have to
Yeah.
be smart to like.
Well, I guess this is true. I never thought of it that way. I watched a lot of movies. It's kind of hard to put this. You know what I remember as a kid that I like wore out was I watched The Lion King probably 1,000 times
Hey, that one's solid.
when I was a little kid, and I also watched Aladdin a lot when I was a kid.
Well, that's
You know?
good too.
But
Dude.
yeah, we had like a VHS player, and like those two videos, my brother and I like wore those out.
Yeah,
It's like the only videos we had,
those are good
um,
ones.
Yeah. And then I also as a kid, like in high school, I didn't get really big into franchise. I was aware of Star Wars and whatnot, but the one very first like franchise thing I got into was Jerry Seinfeld. Like I remember watching that as a kid with my dad, and my dad just dying laughing.
Yeah,
And And then so like I just like this was like one of the funnest times to be around my dad because he was just cracking up and laughing and he was like, "Son, this is the cutting edge of comedy," you know. And
Oh,
so
that's cool.
you know, so like we were watching Jerry Seinfeld all the time.
That's awesome.
You know?
Nice.
The show is
you know-
you're talking like the show, right? Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, the Seinfeld show. Yeah. I did and then my dad and I did get into Deep Space Nine a little bit,
Oh,
but
nice,
that's
dude.
been a long time ago.
Is your dad into a lot of sci-fi stuff?
He wasn't necessarily. He was into like kind of weird stuff. You know, he was like I remember as a kid, he had like a little library in his basement, in our basement, and he had like these psychology books. And I didn't know, I was like just learning to read, but he always talked to me like, or talked to like kids like they're adults. So, and he would like purposely use like big vocabulary to make you go, what does that mean? You know, he wanted to talk, you know, but he had these psychology books. So I was looking at him and there was this book on Freud, and inside the book on Freud were some drawings of some naked ladies. And so I liked that book a lot. That was pretty sweet.
There's two paths for the young man. It's your uncle's Freud books or the National Geographics at the library.
Yeah.
There's two wolves inside of us all.
It's true. Yeah, I don't. My you know, my dad, he watched a lot of different stuff. You know, we used to listen to Prairie Home Companion a lot
Dude, yeah.
when I was a kid.
I got so the college I went to up in Minnesota, the building is catty corner to the theater where they did Prairie Home Companion every week, or ever how often.
Oh,
they did it.
really?
Yeah, when they were still filming it, which was cool.
Yeah. This is that a lot. What's the other guy? That's the rest of the story.
Oh, Paul Harvey.
Paul Harvey.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law, he's one of my best buddies. He was featured, like a featured story on Paul Harvey.
Whoa.
When he was I think he was about a junior or a senior, maybe he was a senior in high school, and he was driving, or he was late to school. And the thing is, he was always late to school, and like he was so like late to school so much that people were like, "Hey, if you're fucking late to school again, like, you know, you're gonna get expelled or whatever." And you know, he definitely gets suspended from football, all that stuff. Well, he's late to school, and he gets up, and he has this car that he's been like wrenching on. The brakes don't even work to park it. He like literally drives it down into the ditch. So he's like leaving his house, and he's driving by this old farmer guy's place, and then he notices that the barn is on fire, and he can see the tractor in the barn. And so he like stops his car, he pulls his car into the ditch, and then goes into the barn and pulls this old guy off his fucking burning tractor in the barn. The guy had fallen and broken his leg and we like stuck on the tractor, got him off the tractor, saved this old guy's life, went to school and got in trouble for being late. But the story was a funny story, and Harvey did like a whole feature on it. It was kind of funny.
So what was the rest of the storyline for that?
What's that?
Like, you know how his thing is like there's always like a punchline, then he like that's the reveal. Was it like the
Yeah. It was like being late
Oh,
isn't
gotcha,
always
okay.
bad kind
Yeah.
of thing. I think that was the kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, like,
Yeah. Dude, I love
something
Paul
that
Harvey,
was-
man. It was so cool.
Oh yeah.
Like I still remember a couple, like the Mel Gibson one. You remember the Mel Gibson one?
I don't know if I remember that one.
It was like he was in a terrible accident where his whole face had to be like reconstructed, and he was doing all these hard jobs, and at the end it's like,
Really?
and that boy with the reconstructed face turned out to be Mel Gibson.
Mel? Oh.
Now you know the rest of the story.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which,
So-
you know, as a kid, I'm even thinking, like, Mel doesn't look messed up at all. Like is it just like an exaggerated story because it's entertaining?
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah. So you just don't want to be, and that was,
yeah.
and that blue-eyed, nice little boy was Timothy McVeigh.
It's always something like that, yeah.
He went on to make quite a name for himself.
Yeah.
Were you a pretty outdoorsy kid?
Yeah, as a kid, I was always like making stuff, like at a very young age, I found that I was like good at building things. I never had Legos or like we were pretty poor. Like we didn't have, much to like in terms of like, oh, here, I have a Lego set or like erector set, like that erector set. I went over to the kid's house and he had this erector set and I was like, oh my God. Like, I can't believe they give this to a kid. This is a toy. I could like literally, So anyway, so I had, as a kid, I was always building stuff. We built a pretty elaborate tree house. We robbed a lot of local construction sites of what we thought was scrap wood.
That's awesome.
I remember there was a truss. We had found like part of a truss kind of like leaning, like they were building these apartments and it was like a part of the truss that obviously in hindsight we knew that they didn't need, but we really didn't know it. We just saw it was kind of laying off to the side. So we just took it and that was like the floor of our tree house. And I don't know, we did a lot of stuff like that. But so, and I grew up pheasant hunting. I pheasant hunted a lot as a kid. In Western Kansas, like the pheasants were thicker than. That's where I grew up in Western Kansas, a place called Garden City, and it's like the desert out there.
We know Garden City.
We have.
That's where Fat Boys was, wasn't it, Michael?
No, Garden City, Missouri.
Oh, that's not the same town.
It's a
I'm
different
from Garden City, Kansas.
Are they right next to each
That
other?
part of.
Or no, you're on the west side. I'm sorry.
No.
I can't figure this out, dude.
In some universe they are. It's like border towns. Garden City, Missouri, and Garden City, Kansas. But in Garden City is like a. Garden City is about 50 miles west of Dodge City, and Dodge City, the famous city of Dodge City, they are our high school rivals. And Garden City had a bunch of really kind of cool lore, like Wild Bill Hickok was there, Buffalo Bill was like out there, and they've got like history in the area, the lawmen, and all that kind of stuff.
Cool.
The Arkansas River ran through the town, but it's been dry my entire life because they dammed it up in Pueblo, and so there's no no water in the river. It's just we ran off there's an amazing aquifer down there, but I don't know why I was talking about Garden City.
I would just like to clarify that Garden City, Missouri to Garden City, Kansas is about 7 hours.
Not bad.
Basically
Close.
the same
Right
town.
next door.
Yeah.
Fucking
I was
neighbors,
really
right?
close.
Neighbors. Mm-hmm.
Hey, dude, could you hold up your wood duck over there for the camera?
Yeah, you want me to get him?
Yeah, our buddy Kale wants to see it. He is a killer bird taxidermist. We actually did a stream all about his taxidermy.
This is my wood duck. It's a nice little. It's an old mouth. And one of my buddies